Me, 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 me. You. Give me the business, say like you mean it. Give me the business. Ooh, ooh. Shout it out. Ooh, ooh. Shout it out. Ooh, ooh. How you doing? Oh, I just love that song. I just love it. It just does something to me every time I sing it. It just makes me feel better about life and myself. My God. Okay. Oh, what's going on, D Hicks? Good to see you, nephew. Queen. Ha! What's going on? Shy Girl was popping. Tonta, good to see you in the chat. What's going on, niece? What's going on? Bougie, bumpy, bussy, boudoir. What's going on? Chef, good evening to you. Bishop Baltimore, always, I appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, see, unlike other people, I actually try to bring like real humor that people find, I don't know, humorous. So, you know, that's what I do. What's going on, Corey? Who I meet to judge? Who I meet to judge? What's going on, that galley? Carolyn, Sharonda, waving right back at you, Dr. Snowden. We meet again. What's going on, Denise? Forever, what's going on? Shan B, hey y'all. Turtle, what's going on? Ramonica, good to see you. Ebony and Ivory, something in perfect harmony. What's going on? What's going on, Curry? Wave, and pink waving. I don't know, sometimes, I don't know, I guess maybe depending on what device you on, sometimes the actual emojis pop up and then sometimes it's literally a description. Hand pink waving, hand pink waving, hand pink waving. Everyone. That is so goofy. Yes. Tackheads and prostitutes. What's going on, Moni? Oh, Milk, if you buck, what's going on, love? Q Petty, good to see you. Happy hump day to you all. Hope the week is treating you well so far. Oh, I was fighting the urge to go get some super expensive gourmet cookies. I'm not even high. Just one of the cookies. But went and found me a mini Almond Joy and a mini Hershey bar. So I'm good to go. And if I go to sleep right after this live, I'll be even better. I won't be tempted. Or just wait out till the store closes. You know. Taisha. What's going on? So today was a busy day in Bushy Bus Bottomland, as we saw earlier. Hey, Portia. Not only did she act a fool on the radio, I was about to say as always, but today was an extra act of fool. I think it ruffled a lot of people's feathers. Then we had this wonderful Pomo interview for this contest that the radio station is having. And then after all of that energy expended, we found the time to go live and rant and rave about, what did I do? Why don't people like me? Why do people harass me? Do you have enough time for me to go through all the reasons why people bother you? Number one, because you were born. Number two, somehow you got the ability to speak, even though you mess up every word, but you still have the ability to vocalize sounds and form semi-coherent words. That's the two biggest reasons. I mean, I could go on and on, but who has enough time for that? Portia, what's going on? Brit Jag, my week has been good. Is your birthday this coming Monday or did we miss it? Either way, it's happy birthday to you all day, every day. It has been a very eventful day. Extra cunty, hunty. Ha, right. It's a raining man. Ow. Hallelujah, it's a raining man. Amen. Oh, well, happy belated birthday to you, Britt. Joining that wonderful 35 club. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Not a sissy pissy fool. And welcome to Men on Shorty. Hated it. All right, so where do we start? Let's look at some pictures. Okay, let's look at some pictures. I like pictures. Share this tab instead. Robin Rouse in the house. Yeah. All right, so this is still shot out screenshot it from the interview. I mean, you got the actual lady over here, looking demure and dainty and stuff like that. You got this man, sitting normal, legs spread and things like that. You got Shorty here, legs spread, like a normal dude. Then you got this Queen Elizabeth broad right here, got her legs crossed at her ankle and got her legs slanted like she is British royalty. No pun intended, British. Or sitting on the front pew like some first mistress. It's like, can you butch up at least once in your life? I mean, you on local national TV. Can't you, I would say, put a stick up your butt to make you sit straight, but I don't think it's gonna have that specific reaction. I mean, can you try? Like, can you just look at Shorty not in a lustful way, but can you just like look at him and try to emulate what he does, at least sitting still? I mean, just this is your first time on real TV, not a Wild and Out. You not a fly by night show on the Black Network, not the Zeus Network, but actual legitimate regular TV where they weren't making fun of you, a la Jimmy Kimmel. And this is how you choose to represent yourself. After 9 years of being quote unquote known and 75 years on Beyonce's earth, this is what you do. I just don't know. Cause I would walk right 1,000 miles if I could just raid you tonight. I mean, hot ass miss. How you doing? What's going on, Tainted? Solo. And I mean, the limited breathing space that Shorty and the anchors did give him, he still managed to just cuff it up. The devil. Devil's like, I'm gonna give you this money, supposedly. I'm gonna give you these cars, leased, but you're gonna have to suffer somewhere. So your speech impediments, your overgrown tits, and these cornstalk braids you got this next braid 7 miles. Sitting like she got on her best stockings. Oh Jesus. Yeah, I was just see. Look at that. Like I said, you just got two quote unquote. Well, I'm sorry. You got a man and then you got a men's. And the man is sitting normal. The men's is like, first of all, you see that double chin, you know, you lost 190 pounds, but you still got that double chin. That's right information. Okay, chins, let's just get information. But again, you got your ankles crossed very daintily. And what do I see? A incomplete red bottom with the heels wearing off. Dare we not say that those are legitimate red bottoms? Perish the thought. Damn, not Catherine Chancellor. Gianna, what's going on? I'm sorry. You got a man and a men sitting next to each other. It's just not right. And then I know he put on his dress blouse and his Burberry tie because he was going to be on news and he had to look what according to him would be his best. And little did he know that they was going to have him wear their Hot 104.1 t-shirts because duh, it makes sense if you're on the news under the guise of promoting a contest for your radio show. Wouldn't you want to advertise your radio show? That's why Shorty looks very casual in his, shorts and stuff like that, on t-shirt like any regular man would do. But then you got this one right here with her men's blouse and his t-shirt over it. And anybody else with some damn sense would have went and just kind of like, I don't know, took off the blouse and then just put on the t-shirt. Not that it was gonna make you look better, but at least it would make you look plausible. I know that's a hard ass, but still. Right. Even the male anchor got on jeans and a polo. It's like, child. He didn't pay full. Damn, he didn't pay full price, so he don't get the full red bottom. Ah, the contest is giving him so much exposure. Mm, it's fun to stay at the YMCA. Let's see. I mean, just looking like a Pillsbury dough girl. Just another shot. A man in his men's. And all through the show, he stayed with that consistent beveled knee and his ankles crossed like he was trying to hold on to his virginity. All he needed was a lap cloth and a hat. And then, okay, this is my next thing because, of course, filter to the gods, still looking like a wildebeest. But he posted the same picture with three different captions. First one says, "Yes, I'm working on something special. Stay tuned." That's his go-to. He always working on something special, and then just come out looking just extra unordinary. Okay, so he posted that. That didn't get enough traction, so he deleted it, posted it again, saying, made my past made success that much sweeter Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sounding like him. My past made success that much sweeter knowing how hard I've worked and the numerous obstacles I have overcome and continue to overcome. So I have very little patience or time to entertain those that have been pumped and dumped over and over again. The lady doth protest too much because if anybody has been pumped and dumped over and over and over and over and over again, all one would need to do is just hold up a mirror. Hope it doesn't crack and look at the reflection. Okay, so that one didn't get enough traction, or people came for him because we know that was a stolen quote. So we deleted and posted one more time. Boy, in quotation marks, I love me some God. He remains the same when everyone else folds. Now you so holy, but yet you don't know to capitalize the H and he when you referring to God or Jesus. Gotcha. Still didn't give him the likes he wanted, but that was it. I guess he after that he got tired of trying to find additional quotes, and his fingers started hurting because paws are not made for typing and mashing keypad, so he just let it go. Wait, that's not it. Comed up says what? Not lump and dump, pump and dump. Please get it right. If you're gonna quote Sister Crispy, pump and dump. Now you are a lovely, meek and mild church going woman. How do you know what pump and dump means? Where you hear that from? Have you been watching the MTV again? Right, because that's all it is. Like I need somebody to go in there and change the password on him. Ew, tainted. We don't need to know your moisture level. Ew, gross. Hey, Harmonica, good to see you. Miss Jamesetta, good to see you as well. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh. No, I mean, I refer to him as a misshapen, malfunction Dollar Tree Ken doll, and I'll leave it there. All right, so what I want to transition to next. Emphasis on transition. All right, so let's go over to his controversial rant this morning on the radio, courtesy of our good sis Queen Moose Knuckle. Thank you for all that you do. You work so diligently for the kingdom of bring that nigga down. More than the people on the streets. So give me a second. We appreciate all that you do.
The church to understand is they're trying.
Wow.
Hold me, please. Hold me, please. Hold me, please. Hold me, please. I'm stoned. Yeah, man, happy birthday and free that boy Young Thug and Stoner right here on Hot 1041. Good morning. Come on. Oh. On this Wednesday, big wins on your Wednesday. Shout out all my working women on this.
Okay, y'all noticed the last 2 days he done had these pink headphones on. I wonder if his head just got so big that those old black headphones just gave out and said, I give up the ghost, and they just fell apart when he put them on. Or were those headphones so caked up with oil, grease, gel, mousse, rib oil, pastor sperm, atmosphere, spit, saliva, desperation, and despair that they just kind of disintegrated, when he picked them up. Did they just fall apart like sizzle, you know, like the blip when Thanos hit the switches on that glove and everybody's kind of broke away into confetti and ashes. I wonder if that's what happened to them headphones, because all of a sudden you got these red pink headphones on all of a sudden, and it does nothing for your claims of masculinity, girl. I just want to let you know, if you was holding on to any shred of sense that you appeared masculine once you put on them light bright headphones, all that shit just went out the window.
It's Wednesday, man. I like to call it a working woman Wednesday.
I kind of like that beat. Put it back on.
That's Stone. You never heard it?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. So
I'm stepping in my Earth Force One.
Okay, look at you knowing that one.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, man. If y'all ain't know, Shorty, I'm here showing love. Andrew Caldwell is here.
Don't
forget y'all,
turn him away.
Doing double duty. We're gonna be live on your radio and live on your TV on Fox 2 News this morning at 9 a.m. to talk about the home team superstar search, man.
And it could be you.
It could be you or your cousin or your
Absolutely.
sister, your mom, your auntie, your brother, something like that, man. All right, shout out everybody been making their videos, and
I just hope they got some clean resumes.
Okay. All right, that's what's up. So,
ma'am, while all of your stuff is on public display, I can't think of the website now, but court.mo.gov. While that website still exists, ma'am, you ought not talk about nobody having to clean anything. And while your face look like that, you ought not talk about anybody having to clean anything. Just hush your mouth and bide your time, sister.
We're going to talk about something that sparked a lot of response online.
Mm-hmm.
The question itself had impressions of 8.4 million. And it was a simple question.
Okay.
With very layered answers. And the question was simple as this: what made you stop going to church?
Oh, geez, I'm about to get put out the church again.
Okay, now what I want to do is, first of all, I want to talk to Drew about it. And then not only do I want you to call if you have an answer to that, if you have stopped going to church, maybe you grew up in a church, but if you attend a church that you feel like can dispute a lot of these problems that people are having, then maybe you can call in and say, well, hey, come on over here because we don't like them. Because some of these answers are wild, though. Some people saying that, when the pastor's saying, I need 7 people in this room to give $1,000. That's what made it. I ain't gonna lie, that I went to a mega church in Atlanta one time and I got up and left because the pastor was, soliciting for a specific amount of money. I know you can give me this much. I know I feel 5,000.
Shorty, are you think this is the right segment for me? I mean, is this something that we can talk
about? Yeah, because
Shorty, I don't want to expose the church.
Well, no, because
this is how I make my living.
Well, you talk about the church a lot, so I didn't.
Ma'am, like anybody really cares about what you say. Other than when you just out here blatantly offending people, don't nobody really care about what you say, and your word doesn't hold weight. So, girl, stop whining.
Didn't know which side of this you stood on when, because you somebody who attend church a lot now. So it's like, when people saying why they stopped going, maybe you can say your reasons why you still do go.
Well, I'm finna let it all out.
Okay, well, let's talk about it.
Let's go.
I see somebody else saying when they heard their counseling session with the pastor become a sermon is when they was done.
That's true.
Let me just say, I grew up in the church. Grew up Baptist. We was at church 3 days a week. We was at church for Bible study, choir rehearsal, and regular church on Sunday, sometimes Saturday school. Now, when I grew on my own, and actually when I moved away. So when I moved away and I was really on my own, I was about 19, and I ain't gonna lie, for them first few months, I'm out Saturday night, so I'm not getting up. But of course, like my foundation, I'm like, okay, I need to find a church. So once I found a church that was right for me, it was actually a smaller church. It was probably a congregation of about 20 people. The pastor was very casual, and it was the first time I started connecting with church how I did, where it didn't feel like I have to. It felt like I want to, because he put the scriptures and sermons in terms and related it to real time.
Correct.
you know, and that's what kind of brought me back in. And now I spend more time. I always refer to my boy Pastor Keith Battle, who preaches out of
It's interesting how he be
DMV
sitting
when
there
I was
trying to
staying
look
in
like
DC.
he's
I used to
actually
attend his
interested
church,
in
but I
actually
connected with him so much that when I
comprehending
leave, I
everything that
just
Shorty
hop
said.
online, and sometimes
And
it
in
be
his mind,
Tuesday
he's
morning.
just
It's
addressing
Thursday
him back and
afternoon.
forth.
You know what I'm saying? I'm listening to his stuff multiple times a week.
Wow.
So do I physically
You
still
listen to it sometimes in here?
For sure, I do.
Yeah.
I come in listen
And I
to
like
it.
some of his messages.
Do I physically go to church as much as I used to? No. And I see some of these reasons why people would stop going. So if you're one of them people who stopped going to church, and maybe you go, I want to know your reason. 314-659-1041. And if you're one of the people who advocate for your church and feel like that's one of the ones people need to come to, we'll take that. We'll take that too. Now, Drew,
yes,
where do you kind of sit on this side of why you still attend and in response to the reasons people say they stop going?
Absolutely. So number one, when I first became COGIC, I was in my teens. Who don't know what
COGIC is, tell them what
COGIC is Pentecostal and Church of God in Christ.
Okay.
And I went to the church over there on Union and Martin Luther King that been on the news for storm damage, the tornado that swiped through the city.
Yeah.
And I found that to be the best church ever. Okay. I grew up Baptist. I grew up in a Baptist church. I love Baptists, people. They are normal people. There's no church better than the other church. We all serve the same God. Amen. We just have different understanding and different unbelief. Understand that.
So y'all have different unbeliefs. Okay. And, you know, shame on me. I thought that, you know, COGIC and Pentecostal were technically two different denominations. You know, they've both put their own cut on, you know, the word and how it's carried forth and what thou shall and shan't do. But that's just, you know, my understanding. Side note, there's a video, I'm gonna have to look back in my history, that explains pretty much how we got a lot of these offshoots, Lutherans, Methodists, African AMEs, Pentecost, COGICs. It was a simple, but it was a really interesting video. I'm gonna have to find that and play it for y'all. But what's this unbelief that, you know, everybody, you know what? Never mind.
I get hurt in the church worse more than the people on the streets. The church, to understand, is they're trying and they're listening right now. And what they're listening to see, what can they use against me to even get me kicked out of the church, or so they can go around the church and be very judgmental.
First of all, you speaking on yourself. You, ma'am, are one of the most judgmental and hypocritical people, and I use the word people very loosely, that I've ever come across. Second of all, they don't have to tune in to the radio show to see what they can use against you. All they gotta do is just wait for you to open your mouth at any given time. And I'm sure it's even worse in public, face to face. All they gotta do is type in your name on this Good Here YouTube Avenue and pick any random video, and I promise you they'll have at least 30 minutes worth of ammunition they can use against you. They ain't gotta try hard.
And they listen so they can go back. And then what I do is I go to that subject. I go to that human being, that person that say, oh, I listened to you in the morning. I say, good, because I was talking about you. So the church can be very messy.
Right.
But you know, lately I've been at peace. Okay. And I've been holding my peace. And it seemed like positions and titles or really getting the people at high horse. You're taking your title up high when you're not even making a salary to run that position. You are becoming a quote. You got quotes running around the churches across the world. You got the.
First of all, what the hell is a quote? You got quotes running around the church? I thought a quote was something you got from AAA or State Farm for your auto insurance, you know, $700 for 6 months. So you got a whole bunch of auto insurance quotes running around the church. And ma'am, I know you ain't talking about titles. Miss Good Girl, who actually made up a title to put on your your letterhead or your online flyers. What was you, the public relations mistress for the Eastern District of the Southwest Kojic? That title don't even exist. So stop while you're not ahead.
The mafia in the church that's running around the church. You got the he say, she say people. And you want to know the reason why I stay in church?
Yeah, because I was going to say all the things you name and make it seem like, you know what I'm saying, why do you still go?
Why do I still go to church? Because God has been good to me.
Okay.
And if it hadn't been for the church, what would I be at today? I wouldn't even be here today. But, you know, because God will use your past. You know, someone had made a video of me going viral saying I'm not gay no more. I'm delivered. I've been for women. That was at our church convention back in 2014. And you know, I wish that never happened. And sometimes a long time ago, I used to wanted to take some medicine and kill myself and hurt myself. And now I see now that God turned it around and used it for my good. And when people said that God said, Andrew, you would never be broke the day of your life, God meant every word of that. The reason why I'm still living today is because of church and because of my pastor and my bishop and my first lady. That was the best thing that ever happened to me.
You have a strong connection with your bishop.
So we have
and my first lady because they encourage me when I am right, and when I'm wrong, they know how to rebuke me.
Because if I'm being all the way honest, I believe that my relationship with God got closer and more intimate. And I'm not saying one has to do with the other, but like when I started my personal relationship, so meaning like when I stopped feeling like, oh, you have to go here every Sunday, but when I started my personal relationship, that's when my, you know, connection to God got stronger. So
but don't refuse to assemble yourself amongst the saints now.
Well, I don't refuse to, you know, like when I'm, you know, I still, you know, Sound Church of Living God, that's the church I grew up in for the most part of my life. I still, you know, visit there from time to time, but you know, sometimes when I go and the message doesn't necessarily connect, because I think sometimes in churches, especially like old school churches, like
take me to the water. I love those old school churches.
I do too, because it's foundation, but it's like kind of like with everything.
And they're not money hungry either.
Yes, and I love that.
I got dollars right now, shorty. This will work.
But sometimes with everything else, you gotta kind of have forward movement as the world is, right? So you can't always do things the same way if everything else is changing. And I think that sometimes that's where you lose people, or they're a disconnect, or sometimes you're just doing it because.
You know, personally, I don't think it's a good move if you're trying to, you know, draw souls into the church house and, you know, win souls for the kingdom. I don't think your first statement should be, you know, if it wasn't for the church, I wouldn't be here today. That's not really a good indictment on the church, especially the Kojic church, because if it wasn't for them, you wouldn't be here today. And, you know, the world would be a much better place. So I would just think, you know, when you out there evangelizing, I would stay away from statements like that, because that's going to do more harm than good. And that's going to run more people away. Just my opinion.
So I don't know, man. I want to open it up to you. Like, if that question applies to you, what made you stop going to church? I want to hear your answer. And if you still are in there, and if you want to advocate for yours with.
Because they're very judgmental.
314-659-1041. 314-659-1041. Drew had a lot to say.
Which your mama would have been judgmental when she slept with your cousin, daddy.
No, I be in there. It's just our church where we at is peaceful. I'm just saying other church. I'm telling you where I experienced at other church. That was not my only church that I went to. And I'm telling you what I see on Facebook.
All right, the church of Facebook.
Oh yeah. And I said what I said, whoever's listening.
And what you said was incomprehensible.
Good morning.
As always.
Hey, I would like to elaborate on the topic y'all talking about.
Okay, what's up?
Okay, so I'm a PK, and my dad is very judgmental. I left the church because once I found myself spiritually, I was a discussion every week, even in Sunday school. And I so many different other pastors, like events, and like I'm gonna just put my name out there. Was like you're Pastor Bankhead.
Hold on, take your phone off speakerphone because it's going in and out a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, so you saying they were saying what?
Yeah, so you Pastor Bankhead daughter, you like to worship the devil. You went into a reprobated mind. Let me lay hands on you. You're not gonna put your damn hands on me. You know, and my dad and I, we don't have the best relationship because my spirituality. And he thinks I'm like this weird person, so they're so judgmental.
So when you say your spirituality, what you mean by that?
I was just gonna say that.
Well, because I'm a lover of humanity. I know my purpose in life on this human experience on earth. So I'm a empath and I'm a nurturer. I don't go off with, I don't put titles. I don't say I'm a Christian or I'm a Baptist. I don't been all that before. I just say I'm a person that's here doing a human experience. The only thing I do is
that sound like some voodoo and stuff.
Still like believe.
All right, so much for tread lightly. Now, I know what the Bible say, and I know that, you know, the Bible says, you know, Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life, and, you know, he's the only way that, you know, people will see the afterlife, you know, see heaven and stuff like that. I get that. However, I also subscribe to the thought that as long as you are doing what's good and what's proper, and as long as you are keeping the basic of commandments, which is love one another as you would love yourself, then do you. I don't take offense to if you call it, you know, the creator, a higher power, heavenly angel, Jesus, God. I get what you're saying and I understand it, and I'm here for it, you know. So I don't knock anybody who ascribes to a more holistic spiritual outlook, because if we being honest, religiosity is stupid. Religiosity is full of rules that some old white man back in 70 BC made, and a lot of that stuff doesn't apply to today's times, and the situations were definitely different back then, and a lot of this stuff is up for interpretation. And like I said, I just believe if you can look at yourself in the mirror at the end of the day and be pleased with who you are and what you did, and you know that you contributed some small way to society being better, do you. That's cool. All right, we'll continue.
Believe in God? Do you believe in JC?
Yes,
like
I believe in high power. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
What's a high power? Oh Lord, sound like my rich friends.
I just don't put I don't put like a name to like Jesus, God.
Jesus.
You don't believe.
I don't judge people. I let people live their life. You know.
Oh, and you said so. What I'm saying is, and you saying you a PK, which is a preacher's kid. So, do you think you being a PK kind of caused you more to stray away from it because it was such a, I don't know, like I'm assuming that it was like a lot of pressure on you coming up, right?
Yes, so and like my dad was Pentecostal, we grew up Baptist, you know. Then I tried 7-Day Adventist, and it's like each like religion I indulged in, it was always BS. No love. It was fake love. It was judgment. It's always judgment. It was always lies. And it's like, y'all not preaching the truth. Y'all not preaching to keep out of debt, to keep, you know, the love, you know?
Yeah, no, I feel that. That's a tough position. I hope that you and
she need to read Psalms 94 and 16, child. Now, I
this was what caused my head to explode a little bit more. First of all, you didn't even think about a scripture until somebody put it in your comments. And then you can't preach to me about nothing when you can't even pronounce the word Psalms correctly. Talking about read the book of Psalms. You might as well have said the book of Psalms. So you lost all credibility with, well, not with me, because you ain't never had no credibility, but you lost credibility after that. And anything else you said after your mouth, Child cheese.
I like your testimony, but you believe there's a high power. All you got to do is be in a call on Jesus, and he will answer. It sounds like to me you left God because you refuse. You don't acknowledge him. And that's not good, acknowledging God. And you know you have God in your heart. Answer. It sounds like to me you left God because you refuse. You don't acknowledge him. And that's not good, acknowledging God.
So first of all, you done took this way out of context. Second of all, you talking about it's not good to acknowledge God. So in your twisted basement school IEP way, are you saying it's not good to acknowledge God? But didn't you just say 5 seconds ago that this lady's problem is that she does not acknowledge God? She never said she didn't acknowledge God. She just believes she has a broader prospect and outlook on this thing than you do. And a lot of religious people have a very narrow-minded way of looking at a relationship with God or Jesus. And even though you don't know scriptures and you don't know the Bible, matter of fact, I don't even think you can spell Bible. You are a victim of tradition, so you fall into that narrow-minded way of thinking. Plus, you're dumb as hell, so that don't make it any better.
And you know you have God in your heart. So I see why they kicked you out the church. I'm still, they didn't kick me out. I'm still dark confused. You have a confused spirit. That's your problem, because I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm trying to let you know. I'm trying to let you know his name, Satan. Come on, Jesus. Jesus.
And that's what did it. They actually should have ended that segment right there and went to commercial, and the shorty was about his business. And I think this is one of the first times I'm actually gonna come against shorty. If he was an actual radio host and a producer and was really doing what he's supposed to do, he would have cut this whole segment right then and there, went to commercial, went to music, and told this bad mama jamma thing or two about himself. Because what you not gonna do is on this public radio station that has nothing to do with religion or spirituality. What you're not going to do, first of all, is overtalk a caller with stupidity and ignorance, and then start using the name of Jesus in vain, because you ain't casting down nothing. You ain't even casting down your damn braids. So you using the name of the Lord in vain. It's powerless. Ain't no anointing on it. It's dry as hell. Matter of fact, it's dry as your scalp. And then you're gonna call yourself rebuking her, and then you called her Satan above all things. So now you insulting the caller, disrespecting her, throwing religion, not spirituality, throwing religion at her. You basically cussing her out. Again, if this radio station was a fully functional, actual radio station, somebody should have pulled the plug on that phone call and on this segment, went right to commercial and got his ass together. But this is Odyssey and Andrew we talking about. So
don't say no, Jesus. I'm gonna confuse that devil. Jesus. Jesus. Hey, he did about Jesus. Come on, Jesus. Call on his name, Jesus. I rebuke this confusing spirit. I bind the work of the enemy, and I come against this devil right now in the name of Jesus. And I command that devil to flee. Satan, drop your weapons right now in the name of Jesus. God has given us the power of victory. God has given us the power over Satan, and I command Satan to cease and desist. I command Satan to cease and desist and drop your weapons right now in the name of Jesus. Hey, he's the most Jesus.
And then you're gonna throw your old Latin mariachi tongues in there if the rest of that conversation wasn't cringy enough. Like I said, this radio station has done this radio show has done a lot of stupid things, and he has said a lot of embarrassing things and done a lot of embarrassing things. But this right here just took the cake. Like I said, this is not a religious program. Y'all be playing Pound Town and Booty Hole Brown on this. So how in the hell is you coming at me? You be up here twerking and shaking your titties to Lil Boosie and all them. So how you gonna come over here and push your titties on your shoulders and try to rebuke me, call me Satan, and speak some old world gibberish German at me? Ma'am.
Jesus. Come on, Jesus. Come on, Jesus. Come on, say it. I
don't even know why you even.
Come on, Jesus. Come on, Jesus. Jesus been good.
This is the reason why.
Hallelujah. He is worthy to be praised. And just to let you know that I'm not going to sit here.
First of all, tell me where in the Bible, Old Testament, New Testament, Dead Sea Scrolls, Lost Books, the Apocrypha. Matter of fact, I'll give you the Torah, any of them. Where do you find Ark of Confusion? Anywhere in the text. Aramaic, Hebrew, Latin. Where and what the hell is an Ark of Confusion? The only thing you said correctly in that statement was that God was not an Ark of Confusion, because that thing does not exist. That is the only thing you got right. Twat.
In ark with you. The devil is a lie.
So why you even in my conversation?
Because I'm letting you know what time it is.
You need to let yourself know that you need to.
I'm letting you know God is so good. You refuse to honor him. You refuse to acknowledge him. Holler at you later. God bless you. God love you. God love you, honey.
You too. And you need to go.
God love you. God love you. Go see her. I tell Johnny, that woman has a confused spirit. And
nigga, your life is confusion. Matter of fact, your face confuses me. Matter of fact, your scalp confuses your hair follicles every day, because it's like, why in the hell we look like this? Who keeps subjecting us to looking like this? Every bit about you is confusion. I assume you wear men's drawers, but you carry a purse. You're straight, but you got a female mannequin, Miss Mannequin. Hey, shout out to Miss Mannequin in your room. You got a closet full of purses and handbags, but you don't like men's no more. You get offended when somebody puts makeup and hair on your head, but you got 7 pounds of cheap weave and you wear foundation. You are an ark. You know what? You are an ark of confusion. Okay, ladies and gentlemen of the nation, we have discovered something on tonight. You want to know what an ark of confusion is? This right here is an ark of confusion. Matter of fact, when I get up in the morning, I'm gonna email Merriam-Webster and I'm gonna ask them to put in ark of confusion, and there's no definition yet. We just post a picture of this twat right here. That's the ark of confusion. And I promise you, I dialed that number so many times to call into that radio station, because I was about to go in and because that right there just seriously pissed me off. And my whole thing was, that's the reason why people give church such a bad name, and that's why people leave church, and that's why people don't want to come to church. Perfect example right there. You call yourself a Christian, you call yourself a God warrior, and you're a prayer warrior and all this good stuff, but you are full of the devil, full of lies, full of confusion, full of stupidity, full of ignorance, full of semen, and just full of it. You take 7 scriptures, chop them in half, and still find a way to misquote them. You can't even pronounce the simplest books of the Bible. You make up terms like ark of confusion and arg. You pretty much state that you bargained with Jesus and said, the only way I'm gonna come out of this homosexual lifestyle is if you give me money. You lie. As soon as you open up your eyes, you start lying. Every word out of your mouth is some form of untruth. You, ma'am, are the reason why people have such a disdain for the modern church, among other things, but you are the main reason why. Hypocritical assholes. Sitting on your front pew with your ankles crossed, with your scuffed up red bottoms, your big ass stupid UFO hat with your lap cloth on, got your big wide ass nose turned up at me because you don't like how I'm dressed. But meanwhile, you sitting up there on the front pew undressing pastor with your eyes. This is the reason why people don't like the church. And I promise you, it might have been, God keeping me humble. I promise you, I called that number multiple times because I was going to go in on him. But I guess it wasn't the time. But I'll get my chance.
It's too early to be going back and forth with these people. I hope you say that.
Yeah, go crazy. See Breezy, Young Thug, right here on Hot 1041. Happy birthday going out to Young Thug, man. Waking up with the home team on this 16th day of August. And this, hold on, Drew, just let me. We started a topic of conversation, and I kind of already knew how it's going to go when these calls started. And Drew over here witnessing the people.
Jesus.
That's right. Say
come out, Jesus.
Okay.
Come on, Jesus.
All right. So
Jesus.
That's right. Say his name, Jesus. Okay. So
sound like my rich friends.
We're gonna have to get back.
At first, I thought it was Shorty.
Okay. So
Ty, you are right. Shorty lost a lot of credibility with me on this one because he should have handled that much differently. But what does rich friends got to do with any of this? This like the third time he just said, sound like one of my rich friends. What does that have to do with anything? Rich people still acknowledge Jesus and God. Just in any opportunity to flaunt your supposed A-list status.
We're going to get back to that. First things first, we want to let y'all know, man, we are on the search for the next home team superstar.
And honey, don't come in here not believing in no God, because I'm going to throw Jesus every day. I might throw the Bible at you. Come on.
And I would throw that damn table at you, Teresa Giudice style. Shaking the table, flipping the table. Let you get in my face and start hissing, howling, and spitting the name of Jesus with your funk ass 7-day Adventist breath. That's gonna be my last day there.
I believe there's a high power. Yeah, the high power. Okay, go.
Okay, all right. So this the way it's going, y'all. As you can tell, we need some balance in the studio, and that might be you. Okay, we need you to come. We need you to do your submission. First of all, the application is online, hot1041stl.com. If you're somebody who has a magnetic personality, people are just drawn to you. You know how to create content. You have, your own thoughts. You free your mind. You love this St. Louis city. You love this culture. You know this culture. You know these people. Black music culture.
And you have a good reputation in the city of St. Louis.
You got a good reputation.
Well, that's definitely not you.
Following. We are looking for you, man. All right. So hot1041stl.com to do the application. And then we need you to upload a video letting us see that miraculous personality, man, and that charisma and all the things that come with you, and upload it and use the hashtag Home Team Superstar. And then tag us at Home Team STL. We was reposting a lot of the videos.
Correct. We're going to do some more, a whole lot today. And what you guys need to understand is, send your videos to Shorty or the Home Team or ourselves. That's fine, and tagging us. But you also must, like Shorty said, you must go online and apply. You can do your videos all you want, but who we know who you are? Who we know who you are?
What'd you say?
Who we know who you are? I don't think I even said that correctly, but it came out. Who we know who you are.
Just wish you would come out as well.
Shorty, you okay over there? You've been on some bull crap.
Who we know who you are.
I'm just saying.
Hey, y'all, we're going to do a physical casting call, too. If you want to take it.
Wait to meet the people in St. Louis.
Yeah, man, we're going to announce y'all where it's going to be at, location, and all that.
Hide your men, hide your husbands, hide your nephews.
A little shy in front of the phone, which makes no sense because that means you might be shy in front of the mic. So we're going to come and see if we can feel your energy on the physical casting call. We're going to have that info coming up Friday. So make sure y'all keep
this Friday.
This Friday, man. We're gonna let you know where the
I finally get to meet the people across the world, honey.
Home team
world, honey.
We're looking for you. Who we know who you are.
Right. Who we know who you are.
Bitch, y'all casting for a local radio show. How in the hell are you gonna meet people around the world? Girls, who run the world? Girls. It's a local radio station. You're going to meet people from all across St. Louis. Dummy.
Hold on. Who we know who you are? Who?
Bag Yo was on his way to St. Louis with his larger-than-life.
Shorty, why you didn't correct me, child? Who we know who we are? Who we know who we are? You know, stuff like that, I would turn that around and make a T-shirt. Yeah. And people would buy it.
No, you offended your number one buyer.
I was not going to go back and forth with that lady, y'all. That lady got a confusing ornamental spirit. Ooh, I ain't went back and forth with a person. I don't know how long. I ain't gonna start.
My dad is very judgmental. I left the church because once I found myself spiritually, I was a discussion every week, even in Sunday school.
Yeah, listen to her. I want to go live with some people. I miss my people.
Yeah. Matter of fact, your forehead is unholy. And that hairline is against the word of knowledge of God.
To acknowledge God. How can you refuse to acknowledge God? And Shorty, when she said somebody's name, scratch it out because we don't want that person to come up here and try to shoot us. She got a little spirit on her. And she sound like all my rich friends, and I ain't gonna sit her name.
That is the 4th and 5th time this nigress then says she sound like one of his rich friends. So let me break this down. Let me get this gay. So you cussed this lady out because she wasn't acknowledging God. I don't even know how to spell acknowledging. She wasn't acknowledging God. So you cussed her out and spit all types of Jesus at her. But she sounds like your rich friends. Friends would indicate that these are people that you have something in common with and you share a like bond and you have a connection and you hang out on a regular basis. So it's not all right for her to not acknowledge God, but it's all right for your friends to not acknowledge God because they have money. Is that what you're saying? That money makes a difference when it comes to religion? Perish the thought. So are you saying there's one rule and one way of being for the rich folks, and there's another completely opposite way for the non-rich folks? Are you telling me that you treat people that have money a lot better and give them a lot more leeway than you do the regular working class folk? Oh my God, perish the thought. Knock me over with a feather because I am shocked.
Them because I don't want to lose, our connections because I need it. They all say, even the black one, Shorty, there's a high power. I'm up on the phone. I just argued with one last night about this. Talking about what, Andrew? I appreciate you. You make my day. My kids love you. We talk all the time, and I'm not talking about Kim, but she talking about. They talking about. I believe in. There's a high power. Then I talk to my other friend. He's real big, like he's real big. He play basketball. And I said, why do you not believe in God? He said, I never said I don't believe in God. There's a high power. And then Kim Zolciak, there's a high power. Anthony, I'm like, what in the, what in the what? Like.
So at first you wasn't mentioning nobody's names. and you wasn't talking about Kim. Then you said it was Kim, and then you almost let Anthony Anderson's name slip out your mouth, and then maybe Jesus had a little bit of leeway on you and rein that tongue back in. But sis was confused, though, right? She was the ark of confusion. Okay.
You are rich. How you not believe in God? I'm not putting them out there like that, but I don't get it. That makes me sick. Like, girl, you sound dumb. You're not the devil.
The only thing I do is
don't settle.
That sounds like some voodoo stuff.
Yes, I do.
What's the high power? Oh Lord, sound like my rich friends.
I just did.
I don't put up the name for like Jesus, God, Lord. I don't do that.
So you don't believe?
I don't judge. I let people live their life. You know.
Oh, and you said so. What I'm saying is, and you said you a PK, which is a preacher's kid.
Yeah, I forgot to eat dinner yesterday. Can y'all believe that?
Stray away from it
Nope.
because it was such a, I don't know, like I'm assuming that it was like a lot of pressure on you coming up, right?
Yes, and like my dad was Pentecostal, we grew up Baptist. You know, then I tried 7-day Adventist, and it's like each religion I indulge.
That girl is making me want to throw up.
Yes. No love.
So you like to get me going, y'all.
It's always judgment.
You wish he would get you
always
going.
lies.
Nasty
And it's
monkey.
like God not preaching the truth. Keep out of debt.
Yeah, no, I feel that. That's a tough position. I hope that you
You can read Psalms 94 and 16, girl. Now, I like your testimony, but you believe there's a high power. All you got to do is begin to call on Jesus.
I heard wrong.
It sounds like to me you left God because you refused.
I just don't put a
You don't acknowledge him. And that's not good, acknowledging God. And you know you have God in your heart. I'm still, they didn't kick me out. I'm still there because you have a confused spirit. That's your problem. I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm trying to let you know it. I'm trying to let you know his name, Satan. Satan. Come on.
See, why? Now, I get why, this creature is laughing, but Shorty, why are you laughing? That was blatantly disrespectful. And you just talked about how you feel that being away from the church physically has given you a better connection with God. And then within 10 minutes, you are actually laughing and egging this type of behavior on. So now it makes me look at you like you a contradictory spirit. Because if you did have a really close relationship with God, like you said you did, you wouldn't have found that funny. You wouldn't be editing that conversation to play it. Matter of fact, you wouldn't have let it play. But, that's just me.
Jesus.
Taking things one day at a time.
Throughout my life has been like this anxiety over not maximizing time, not doing enough with it. But it's like
you better use all of that.
Oh my God.
We turned that to Ask Andrew then.
Jesus.
I'm gonna play this movie. I'm gonna use it for when I put the brakes in. When I bring it back later.
And Jesus, I'm gonna confuse that devil. Jesus, Jesus, hey, he's gonna go Jesus, Jesus. Now my man, hey, they brought your weapon. Jesus, God has given us the power of victory. God has given us faith, and I.
And the fact that Shorty keeps on laughing on it does nothing but encourage that type of behavior from this twat face. It's actually sad, and it actually pisses me off because you complain how extra this man is, and I use man very loosely, and blah, blah, blah. He extra, telling him to tread light and all this good stuff. But when you should be chastising him and should be, being shorty. I look up to shorty. You didn't. It's not cool.
I hope that woman is just sitting at home, just work, at church, at work, wherever she at. Figure out she was wrong. Now she said, I don't even love myself.
Talk to your eye doctor about GA today. Learn more at GA Won't Wait.
Yeah, all these people.
That's GAWon'tWait.com. The Home Team Morning Show is sponsored by Ruler Foods. Everyday low prices, but no coupons needed.
So we not sponsored by. They don't say that no more. Have you noticed that in the morning?
They say it at the top of the hour.
Oh, it does.
Hey, what did your ex Andrew say?
It's super easy. It's simple. I'm gonna send it to you. How long, y'all?
When you gonna send it to me? A drawing on my phone? Or
Oh yeah.
DM it to my,
Hold me, please. Hold me, please. Hold me, please. Hold me, please.
Once again, shout out to the YouTube goddess herself, Moose Knuckles, for that. Where would we be without you, my love? Thank you for what you do. We always appreciate it. But y'all, that right there, that bothered me this morning. And for some, and it was so, well, no, I was about to say, I don't listen to the radio station anymore. I was up early and got the notification that she was going live on Instagram, so I tuned in. I wish I hadn't, but you know, it is what it is. But I don't get it, y'all. You know. Looking like a wide mouth bass, a guppy. How about a guppy bass? A buppy. A wide mouth buppy. That's it. It was honestly cringe. You talking about the one where the cousin got pregnant by the other cousin? The ratings are available. You can Google those. But the last couple of months they were low, and like, you know, they started off high with their premiere month in July of last year, and then it seemed like those ratings slowly went down. They are not number one. You know, 3-for-1 sale. You stupid. Oh yeah, no, I was getting ready to play that next, actually. Yeah, no, it's not hating. It is lame. It was lame even with British on there. And it's just gotten lamer without her there, because at least she gave natural born female energy. I'll just say that. But she was stupid as hell and just as ignorant. You know, for the longest, Shorty was like the bright spot because he actually was able to form coherent thoughts and stuff like that and kept the show anchored. But it's been crap from day one. It's done nothing to entertain me or make my life better. And I don't think it's done any thing for St. Louis at large, but you know, that's just me. So let me play the Pomo interview from Fox 2 St. Louis. Let me get that set up here.
With Santino Ferrucci from AJ Foyt Racing.
Let's go racing at the Bommarito Automotive Group 500, August 26th and 27th.
Commercial.
See you at the track.
Okay.
Taylor, what you got for us, girl?
Yes. So are you looking for the opportunity of a lifetime to be on the radio? We are here with the home team from Hot 104.1. We have Shorty, we have Andrew Caldwell. How are you guys doing today?
Man, doing swell. How you feel?
We have Shorty.
What the hell? I said it before, I'll say it again. A man and a men's sitting on the couch next to each other. Just two completely opposite spectrums of a person born with male anatomy. Because this hoe over here on the right-hand side doing his Miss America Queen Elizabeth pageant wave, like, yes, thank you for having me. You're so lucky. Yes. Be astonished by my amazing beauty and my flat booty. Girl, go on somewhere.
Shorty, we have Andrew Caldwell. How are you guys doing today?
Man, doing swell. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. So tell us about the superstar search. What are you guys looking for?
It's that time. It's the home team superstar. So, of course, we are St. Louis's #1 morning show and St. Louis's only local black morning show on Hot 104.1 from 6 to 10 a.m. And we are about a year in, and we reached the point now where we are ready to make some additions and get some new flavor.
You know, I was looking at Shorty from this angle, and he gives me chocolate buff elf. Chocolate buff elf realness. I don't know if I've never just really seen him, straight on, always catch him at an angle or something like that. But yeah, he gives me buff leprechaun in the hood.
And give an opportunity to somebody from St. Louis or who knows the St. Louis culture to come join us on the mornings, man. This is really like
anyway. Anyway, do you have the following?
Okay.
Do you have what it takes to sit next to me?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Do I know you? That's the question.
Oh, good.
Do I know you?
Ultimately, you have to have like a high tolerance because you got to deal with him every morning. And I need some help, like with the balance in the room. And this is really a full circle moment because I got on the radio from a contest. So all these years later to be able to present a contest to the city to give somebody opportunity. But you do have to bring something to the table. Got to be some equal benefits. So yeah, this is an opportunity, but you got to bring something to the show as well because Andrew does, of course I do. And
what do you bring?
It's an opportunity. It's a lovely opportunity to be able to wake up and inspire St. Louis, pour into him, inform him, keep him from getting us put off. I'm surprised we made it this long, honestly. With dude on every morning. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So we looking for you. So right now it's a couple step process, right? So you gotta fill out an application, hot1041stl.com, and then right now on social media you can upload a video showing us your personality.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? What would you bring to the show and tag us at Home Team STL? Use the hashtag Home Team Superstar, and we looking out for you.
And I don't want to hear no simple video saying, yes, my name is Tim Azell and I'm looking for a job and I'm the next super.
No,
but you want true hip hop folks, right?
Yeah, people who know the culture for sure, man.
Thinking of a master plan.
Come on, damn.
I told you. I dig into my pockets, all my money.
Yes, man. Okay.
Deeper, but still
come on. Okay.
Mother Louise looks so awkward. What is up with that dance? Hold on. What is? And why did his hands always curve upward like that? It's never, it's what? Yo, it's always curving upward like he about to swim for his life in the Atlantic Ocean like a dolphin or something like that. And it's like, Earth.
Okay. Start my mission, leave my residence.
This is audition.
Wait.
This is audition, 50 years. All right, search over.
Right.
Tim is high.
Tim is high. Hello, what's up? What's happening? I am known as the teacher in rapping. Some need slapping, because what they're saying is whack and we can't wait. Let me speak.
Come on, Tim. Come on
now.
Okay, so also you guys are having live auditions as well.
Yeah,
right?
we actually gonna do a physical casting call as well because we want to be able to feel your energy too. Sometimes you got to see people, but also feel them in the room. So Tuesday, August 29th. Shout out to Marvin and everybody out there at Fahrenheit, man. 6 p.m. Get there early. I mean, like, not on CP time, like really be there on time. Okay, all right, it's kicking off at 6 p.m. on Tuesday, August 29th at Fahrenheit, 6 to 8 p.m. You can come, you can bring your headshots, bring your energy, you know what I'm saying? Let us know what you would bring to the show, man. This
no
is
sage, no none of that. Don't come with that stuff.
Oh, good.
No crystals and all that, because that crystal ain't gonna get you the job. It's your personality.
Okay, there you go.
So you can go ahead and apply, but I'm holding that microphone
Tim
like
got
a
it.
grudge.
Come on.
Okay. So the neither one.
Come on.
It's your personality.
Okay.
What grown man, I don't care if you're straight, gay, bi, pan, non-conforming, otherwise, what straight man goes on local television looking like that? And I'm not even talking about the ensemble or the 5 pounds of makeup. I'm just strictly talking about that hair. I mean, that hair looks like old boy from Clips grinding. Somebody said in the comments, that look like Cynthia, Angelica's doll from Rugrats. Those braids look like Celie's hair from The Color Purple when she was fixing to shave Mister. Those braids are literally the embodiment of all my life I had to fight. Those braids have little signs on the end saying next hair follicle 7 miles that way. Those are scarecrow braids. That, if anybody's seen the Barbie movie, that's weird Barbie. That's weird Barbie hair right there. I mean, can you even call those braids? Those are like bruhs. Those are like, bruh, what the hell is happening here? It hurts my head to look at it.
Okay, there you go.
So you can go ahead and apply, but I'm holding that microphone
Tim
like
got
a
it.
grudge.
Come on.
Okay. The record, so the neither one.
Come
The
on.
conversation, yo, but I.
Come on, Tim. They ain't ready for you, bro.
They ain't ready.
They're not ready for you, bro. That's what it is.
Hey, check them out. You can join this crew. Apply online. Show your personality.
Straight up, we looking for the home team superstar. Where you at?
Do I know you, child?
Give it right here. We got more coming your way. Fox News, not
I know once Shorty and Motormouth Maybell left the set, I know them two co-hosts was like, geez, what an angry queer. Ugh. I can't. All right, so I guess I'll show one last little clip before we go. Some short, not too long. Let's see. Let us see. Okay, maybe I'll give you two short clips. First one is real short. One moment. One angry queer braid.
When the song, Rachel, let's explain that song.
Yes.
Because that song means something to my soul.
Yes.
Because I know the trick of the enemy was trying to work today.
That's right.
But I show the devil something.
I know that's
I'll
right.
send her back to the pit of hell.
Yes.
Come on, let's give God some praise.
Yes.
Hallelujah. He said, hallelujah.
I wasn't gonna mention it, but I just had to stop and talk about these brown shoes with these black pants and this white penguin jacket. Brown shoes with a black and white outfit though. And not just brown, tan, ashy tan, running over, broke down.
It's not about the church. It's not about anything. But the Spirit of the Lord is in this place for today. Let me tell you how he's in this place. All you have to do is thank God. Tell God what you need.
Even worse.
Thank God. Come on, say thank God. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Need a shout. Everybody need a shout. I'm trying for a soul passion. But it's not the public. This is the gospel of God. So I'm going to jump off forward. Come on, give me some shouting music.
Happy kids are successful kids.
I just had to give that one real quick. All right, last one. I think this was supposed to be like a gospel showcase after, was it the Stellars? I think the Stellars back in 2014, maybe 2015 or 2016. It wasn't like a big thing. It was a local producer try to do a gospel explosion or something like that. It was like an after show. Think of like off Broadway, and it did not yield the results they were looking for. So I think they tried to destroy all footage of it, but of course something leaked out, and that was the first and last time whoever the promoter was attempted to do something of that nature. I wonder why. Let's see. All right, last clip of the evening. I got to get up early. I need some beauty sleep. So,
Hi, you guys. Just want to put this right here for 1 second. Yes, I'm live. Yes, honey, I'm back. Hi, guys. How are you? I'm in a process. I need you guys' help. I just got off on Instagram. Oh, I love you too, Tiffany. Mwah. Whoever you are, I love you. Not whoever you are, but Tiffany, I love you. I need you guys' help. Try not to smack. So I just bought this, right? I just bought this. And should I get it? It's brand new. Should I get it reposted as like this couch, this same color, or like this chair, or should I just keep it as is? This is my apartment. You guys don't know. I'm in the process of getting my dining room together right now and changing some stuff. Might be changing the lighting. Changing the lighting. See my air conditioner. Who's to leave an air conditioner? I did not have a chance to get it redone. This is my living room. So it's not dirty. I think it's a light on or something. It's brand new. It can't be. So should I get it changed? I need your help. Should I get it changed or should I get it redone? Keep that color, okay? Keep that color. This is a man housekeeper or something. I am convinced. A housekeeper. Well, I gotta be a housekeeper. Positive vibes only, y'all. I'm not finna do all that. I don't want to do that no more. If I'm smacking, I'm sorry. I just got to eat something. It's so good. Cooking with Andrew Caldwell. Cooking with Andrew Caldwell is coming soon. I'm not lying. I'm not making this up. So I've been sitting back. You guys know I've been sick, right? So I hired a team. I truly did. I hired a team. And I was like, Andrew, you need to start a new YouTube. So I said, well, who did Nene Leakes and who did Candy? And I do watch them. I am their favorite fan, everybody say. And so I'm like, who does their stuff? So I personally reached out to their people, and I'm getting my YouTube channel, a brand new one, new name, new everything, music. I don't want to tell it all. Anyway, I'm finna do some stuff. I'm finna do some stuff. We finna start doing Cooking with Andrew Caldwell. So every other day it's gonna be Cooking with Andrew Caldwell. I'm gonna have somebody here filming me with their cameras, and you're gonna be in that kitchen back there, and it's gonna be Cooking with Andrew Caldwell. I was like, well, what should I cook? I only cook fried chicken and fried ribs. So I am going to start a new plantation diet. Did I say it right? I'm going to start some new things. I'm going to eat more healthier. So I was like, it's time.
Is this thing on? Testing. 1, 2, 3. My dog has fleas. What the fuck is a plantation diet?
I'm to put on this phone and do some real stuff, child. So we're going to be doing all that on my YouTube channel. I would not be going live on Facebook that much anymore. I will only be on live on my Instagram. That's Andrew C. Caldwell. I will be going live on my Instagram page from now on. I will not be going live on my Facebook page that much. So if you guys need to follow my Instagram page, that's Andrew C. Caldwell on Instagram. If you don't have an Instagram, create one, child. Create one. It don't take that long. It don't take that long. So I've been under the weather. I'm not feeling a little bit, but by fate, I'm feeling good. But my body, I ain't feeling good. something. I think I had like the stomach flu or something. The virus of that cuckoo-kama, whatever you call it, cuckoo-kama or cuckoo-kama, whatever what y'all call that virus that's going around them Chinese people got. And I think they can, because we do got Chinese people in our building. I think they.
Yeah, because that's not racist at all. No, Chinese people's sickness. Yeah, that's not racist. I mean, who would be offended by that? Not I.
Gave me that cuckoo-kama or something, or cuckoo or or that coconut something, honey. They gave me something. I think I got something. I'm over here even drinking out of a 7-Eleven cup, child. I don't want none of that coconut virus. So I just wanted to come live and say I love you guys and pray for me. I cannot believe I'm actually growing. Like, I don't want to get on here and gossip. I don't want to get on here and just make up stuff. I don't want to get on here and go off on y'all.
And yet 100 years later, that's exactly what you're doing, gossiping and going off on people. And the only growing you are doing is your stomach growing outward because of that litter of 15 puppies you have gestating in your belly. Or I'm saying, as you like to say, in your guts.
Because I'm like, Andrew, if it wasn't for your fans, you won't have none of this stuff. Because I'm going to be honest, I walk in stores. I'm quiet. I have on my fur. If you present yourself like you somebody, people will give it to you. That's all I got to say. So if I'm going to be honest, if it wasn't for y'all in here, period, in this building, right now with a roof over my head, it's because of y'all. So I was like, if it wasn't for them, you won't be nowhere. If it wasn't for them, the blogs won't be posting you. If it wasn't for them, they won't. I'm like, you have to give them credit. So I give you guys credit. I give you guys honor, what honor is due. Okay. Somebody said, oh, he's just going to go off on us tomorrow. Honey, stop living off yesterday. And stop living off tomorrow. You ain't even here tomorrow yet. You ain't even got to tomorrow yet. Okay? Knew everything. Knew Andrew. Knew everything. I heard you are doing a tour. I heard you are doing a tour. Is that true? I might be doing a tour. I don't know it's true yet. We'll see how this kick off with when they come into my house to get my YouTube channel together. We're actually meeting this Friday. This Friday, we are meeting this Friday, and I'm going to sign stuff and hand over payment, whatever I need to do.
Who ever heard of YouTube executives coming to your home to help you set up a YouTube channel? You literally just pull out your laptop or your smart device, or in your case, dumb as hell device, and sign up for a damn YouTube channel. Don't nobody need to come to your 2x4 shoebox and have you sign paperwork and all that good stuff. I did all of this from the pleasantry of my own home, sitting in my lazy boy chair, being lazy and a boy. Stop pump faking, ma'am.
So it's supposed to be like it's supposed to be like a real TV show, but it's going to be on YouTube. And I was like, I can do that. Cook with Andrew Caldwell and get on there and do some stuff. And hey, I can do that because I'm pretty sure you guys are going to support me. That's what I know. And then I can have more to say and more to do on YouTube. And then let me shut up. And then I got some tricks under my sleeves on YouTube. I'm going on over on YouTube. So I love you guys, and pray for me. Pray for me. Pray for me. Did I do it right?
Never.
Let me guess. You're meeting with the CEO of YouTube. Honey, I wish. No, I'm not meeting with him. I'm not meeting with nobody that works for YouTube. Nobody. These are the people that you have to start from the bottom, then you start from the top. Okay.
I'm sorry, did I hear you right? You said you want to start off being the bottom and then work your way from there? All right, do you?
So no, I'm not meeting with them. There will be a lie. And I told you, I don't want all that. I want positive comments, please. I hope the deliverance hear you while you're talking. Honey, the deliverance hear me as I'm talking to you because I ain't went off on you yet. Okay. I thought you said you were making up. I thought you said you were done making up things. Well, let's erase everything. Just wait for everything to come then. How about that? Oh, that's right. Friday, the SSI check. Oh, child. I'm about to come out with a shirt. Yes, honey, I get my SSI check. I'm not even going to read none of that stuff because it's going to turn my spirit and I'm going to end up going off on some of y'all. I ain't going to do it. This ain't nothing but the devil. Anyway, love you guys. And so I go, I stay prayed up that give me power. Oh! Oh! Hold on, y'all. That give me power. That's how I made it through my darkness time. Okay. All right, I had to fix myself. Let me get out of this room, child. I do not go in my living room. Guess what? I'm about to start eating, you guys. It's a salad and it's so good. I'm going to start eating healthy. Look at my fridge. Healthy. Healthy. And bam. Pomegranate juice. Some of my floor. I need to mop my floor. Because while they're heading in my house, because you ain't finna see my lining. My head already came off. That's why my hat on. I need to cover my beard. Bye. 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 Love you guys. Stay prayed up. Don't forget, go over there right now and follow me on Andrew C. Caldwell on Instagram because I'm about to go live right now. Silver and gold, I'd rather have Jesus and silver and gold. Silver and gold. Y'all better stop. Y'all gonna end up having me singing my favorite song now. Y'all know that's my favorite song, Silver and Gold. All right. Love you guys.
Now on Paramount Network.
I wish you wouldn't.
Dangerous all the way to Oregon.
All right. One more for the road. Give me a moment here.
Hi, you guys. So this is your boy, Andrew Caldwell. I am responding to a video that is surfing around the internet. Or on my face again. No, you know what she did. I don't care.
Put your finger in her face.
I did. You don't know what she did over there for no. I don't care about your camera. You don't know what she did over there for no reason. I did not want to talk about it, but my team said I need to talk about it, so I have to talk about it. There we go. I went into this established, this bakery. It's a well-known bakery here in St. Louis, Missouri. Some of the stores been closing down now lately, but anyway, I decided to patriot their bakery because they are known for good cakes and good icing. I went in there and got me a slice of cake. There was this rude cashier. And I'm actually ready to file a racist lawsuit for being racist because she was definitely racist. She shoved my debit card from Chase Bank in my hand. I said, no. I put my card on the tape, on the counter. No, you threw my card.
I did not throw.
And you told me to leave way before they even heard. You don't say get out. This place, I don't care. You don't know who I am. Oh, I don't give a damn who you are. A man.
So you're gonna have to.
After that, she picked up my card and threw it and told me to get my ugly self out, monkey. Next, soon I started saying stuff, the lady started recording me. I came up to her. I said, look at me. Don't you ever call me a monkey. I'm doing just like this as I'm doing in the video. Like this. I said, don't you ever call me a monkey. And don't you ever throw your card at me. Don't you ever do that. So she threw my card and she shoved my debit card. The first, she shoved my debit card in my hand. This hand right here. I remember it was this hand. She said, here you go. And then I'm like, no.
Y'all remember I had this conversation with you, I think, last week when you lie so much that you put in the most insignificant detail to make yourself feel like you backing up the lie and making it sound like truth. Why do we need to know what hand this lady supposedly threw your card in or snatched it out of? This hand right here, I remember. It's this right hand right here. Yep, I remember just like it was yesterday. Telltale red flag sign of a liar.
You're going to give me my debit card the same way I handle you, nice and professional. I know. She threw her card for no reason. She absolutely not. She threw my card, my debit card for no reason. You was not right there, ma'am.
I was standing here watching it. She didn't do anything wrong.
Like I said, I agree, got your camera. Like I said, it is what it is. She threw another card at me, I'm going to punch in her face. A lady, a heavy set lady, I guess she's take down the orders, and she described she was in there taking another customer couple order or a family order. They was trying to order a cake. I don't know what they was doing. They was in another room. She bust out and said, get out right now, get out. I'm like, what did I do? I said, you guys in here when she called me a monkey, they're like, I don't care, get out. So the lady automatic put on her phone really fast. And she was a customer, and she seemed like, because when I was in there, she was like, oh, girl, what you cooked last night? I didn't really care, but they knew each other.
That's a predator.
Oh, I don't give a damn. Let her throw a card at me. Again, I'm going to punch her in her face. Record that.
It's on there, so we got
I don't give a damn if it is recorded.
Goodbye.
So she put out the phone because she thought I had my phone. I didn't record nothing because I was not in the wrong. I didn't want the establishment to look bad, but now since I have to come on, now I'm finna file a lawsuit.
You need me to send this to anybody? Absolutely. Can I send it to your cell?
Yes, you can text it to me. I'll give you my number.
Yeah. I don't do email. I'll get the license plate as well. That is one angry queer, and he needs to go out.
And hater maker. Janet better watch out too, because I'm watching your face. I'm watching that YouTube page over there. Okay, watch out, girl. Okay, and you better watch out before I hit you with a lawsuit. But anyway, I am planning on hitting that bakery with a major lawsuit. Get ready, because I don't deal with white trash. You're not going to talk to me any kind of way. And she was wrong, and I refuse to talk about it. I did not know that video was surfing around the internet, but if I get tagged in it, that video of on your page will be shut down. Whoever posted, I'm coming after you. Get ready. Know that.
While that was still a case of Karen being Karen before Karen was even a thing, I still have to side with the Karen, because that was indeed one angry queer. I got a question for y'all. Just dawned on me. I know I'm random. Okay, so, in this day and age, 2023, where, we are on high Karen alert, and, anything that resembles racial discrimination, social media justice warriors are all on it. If this same incident happened today in 2023 with the climate we've been in for the last 3 years, do you think that the people in general would side with him because he's black, or would they side with the white women's because he was in the wrong and he was indeed one angry queer? Just curious to know. Like if we never knew who an Andrew Caldwell was, and we just had that video, do you think that people would side with him or side with the people in the establishment? I'm Team Karen on this one. Side with the white women. Side with the white women. He got red. Think they would side of him, but just because of who he is. No, if we didn't know who Andrew Caldwell was, if he was just a regular angry black queer out here looking like Clifford the Big Red Dog dressed in his primary colors, would you side with would internet side with him or with them? With the white women's? Now that is true. It could still resurface. True, and he threatened her twice in that video. I'll punch her in her face. I'm gonna punch her in her face. We get the folding chair on him. I might get a mild response to Twitter. At the end of the day, it's still a black man. He threatened alone. Truth. Team real white women. Okay, Dr. Stone said you would side with him. Okay. My bad. It's Stabby. It's Esteban. It's public Esteban. Okay. Pretty much. Make sure it's a refresher, Saeed. Okay, you came to the right side. Okay. All right, got it. So the overwhelming majority, which is pretty much everybody, is siding with the white people's Team Karen on this particular occasion. Don't get twisted now. We ain't siding with you on a regular basis. Enemy of our enemy. What is it? The enemy of my enemy is my friend. That's it. Yeah, so yeah. We just joining up like one of them really random episodes of He-Man and Masters of the Universe where he had to team up with Skeletor to defeat some third-party intergalactic foe, and then once they defeated him, they went right back to fighting each other. Yep. That's what it is. It was just rude. Twice. Twice. Looking like a primary crayon. A rose art crayon. Child. Beast man. All right, y'all. I'm about to call it quits for the evening. Once again, as always, thank you for coming to my party. Hope you enjoyed it. And I love you all. And thank you for the continued support. Appreciate it. Y'all have a great night. The week is almost done. We can party, let down our hair. Not you, sis, because you let down your hair. You got to throw them raggedy nappy packs away. So just put a hat on. But the rest of us can let down our hair and relax and enjoy. So y'all have a good night. And I'm pretty sure Mom will be on the air tomorrow talking about bullying and cyber bouillon, chicken bouillon, beef bouillon, and all that good stuff. So until then, peace out.